triangles. An equilateral one that we've of side lengths 2 that we've cut into 2 halves, and we've got our right angle isosceles one, and so we've got 2 of our angles and 2 of our length sides noted. Now within this triangle here, I'm only interested in one of them, so I'm just going to redraw one of them. So that was 32, 61. Now both of these two triangles are missing a side length. So how can I find this side or this side? Whose rule? Pythagoras. Okay. So Pythagoras is this a short side or a long side? It's a short side. So how do I find this length? 1. Half. No. I mean so. Pythagoras, darling.
But you read.
Oh, you have to reread it.
Oh, I got it. Tell me what the number is.
2 squared, 4, plus 1 squared, 1. I mean, negative minus 1, so 3. So it's 3.
So it's
3 squared.
the third root 3.
Yes.
Yes? Because 2 squared plus, 2 squared subtract 1 squared equals this side squared, so that's going to be the square root of 3. Yes? Yeah. This one, root 2. Nice, thank you.
Nice.
Right, if you recall, you may or may not, I don't know. I said you either learn how we form these, however this took us a little bit of time to remember, okay? Or you draw one of these, well not one of them, both of these 2 bad boys somewhere and just learn them. Okay, so you just draw yourself a 30, 60, 90 triangle, put these numbers on in the correct place and just learn them. The reason I say that is because if you learn these triangles, it gives you a lot of information. If I was trying to find, for example, the value of sine 30, I would say, right, I'm focusing on my 30-degree angle. I'm labeling now, we're doing trigonometry, so we're doing Fermat-Martello. So I'm focusing on this angle. If this is my angle, this is always going to be my hypotenuse because it's longest. If this is my angle, which is the opposite side, this one, and that would be obviously A. Sine is equal to what over what? Opposite over hypotenuse. So the sine of 30 must be 1 over 2. Yes? In a similar way, if I had said that the tan of A equals 1. The tan of A equals 1. I need to find out which angle should go in here. So what we have to do is we have to think, right, tan is equal to what over what? Opposite over adjacent. So I need for my opposite side divided by my adjacent side to equal 1. Now, in this triangle here, my opposite side divided by my adjacent side is definitely not 1. If we were talking about this angle, the opposite side over my adjacent side, also not equal to 1.
The other triangle?
So we look at this triangle. If this is our opposite over adjacent, it equals 1. Okay. So what does that mean that my angle must be here? 45. So you have been able to solve, so whereas normally if we were given this, you would do tan to the minus 1 of 1 in your calc, you've been able to solve that without it because you've been able to look at these values. Does that make sense? And that's what you could well be expected to do with these things. So for this one, okay, we had sine 2x equals a half. So going back to this, so the sine was equal to 1/2. So we're looking at this. So we know that sine, we know the answer anyway, but sine of something is equal to 1/2. So the opposite over hypotenuse. So we look here, right, if this is my angle, it's opposite over hypotenuse. Well, that's clearly not half. If this was my angle, opposite over hypotenuse, therefore that's how we got the angle 30. Yes? Do you understand that?
use that triangle shape.
Because it's either this triangle, this one, okay? It's either one.
So if you try to put in that one, it goes on.
No, so if we've chosen this, opposite of hypotenuse, 1 over root 2, that's obviously not 0.5. Yeah? Yeah? Cut? Okay, so I think probably your best bet, the one I would recommend most, is to just learn these two triangles, yes? Rather than remember how they're formed, because that's where it could go a bit horribly wrong, and you might start labeling the wrong way around. But if in doubt, if the pressure hits and you're in there, you can always work out what these things are, okay? And we are going to use these at some point as well, so be aware of that. So that's a recap about special triangle stuff, okay?